Alright guys, it is FrOzenSwipe here, and I'm bringing you a game of domination on jungle. And yes, I finally got gameplay with the AK-47. It has taken me a while, and I'll kind of explain to you later on, why it's taken me so long. Actually, in the exact same lobby as this, on jungle again, I got a gameplay with the M16 with the exact same score, funnily enough. So, I also have another gameplay. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload this to this channel. I'm trying to get on to a community channel called Legitimate Gamers. I hope they'll accept that submission. Hopefully, just get a few more subscribers in here, because I mean it's kind of frustrating making videos and not having a lot of people watch them. I mean, my videos are barely breaking like 10, even 20 views, so it is a little discouraging. But I'm going to keep going. Anyway, let's just dive straight into the AK-47. The AK stands for Automat Kalashnikova, and I really do hope I'm pronouncing that right. And obviously the 47 stands for the year in which it was put into service by the Soviet Army. And take a wild guess what year that was. 1947. It is easily the world's most iconic assault rifle and is used all over the world. By military services all over the world, but not only by them, but by guerrillas, terrorist organizations, paramilitary groups, not so nice people, but there are plenty of armies that use this weapon as well. The reason it's so widely used is because it's very cheap to manufacture and requires very little maintenance, and this gun is incredibly durable. It doesn't matter, where you are or what you're doing with this gun. It pretty much will never jam on you. It is considered by many to be the world's best assault rifle because it's so easy to maintain it and it's just so consistent. The original design was based off the Sturmgewehr 44 or the STG 44 from Call of Duty World at War, if you remember that game or if you even looked at that game. It was the Sturmgewehr is considered by many to be the original assault rifle, and the AK-47 is the most iconic assault rifle in the world. So what exactly is an assault rifle? Essentially speaking, it is a gun that fires a rifle cartridge but also has a fully automatic fire rate, or at the very least a semi-automatic fire rate. This means that it can be very accurate at long range, much like a rifle. It can spray at close range like a submachine gun, but it also retains relatively good stopping power because it fires a rifle cartridge. So let's just bring our way now to how the gun plays out in Black Ops. The AK-47 has a maximum damage of 40 and a minimum damage of 30. This will equate to 3 bullets to kill up close and 4 bullets to kill at long range. The damage will drop off at 37.5 meters, or if you're using a silencer, 12.5 meters. The fire rate is 750 RPM. And these stats should sound relatively familiar right about now, seeing as I already did a gun breakdown on the Galil and the Commando, and those two guns have the exact same damage and fire rate as the AK-47. It has fairly moderate recoil, but it's also very balanced. It doesn't tend to kick extremely to in one direction or the other. It's not like the FAMAS where it kicks very hard up and to the right. It tends to be quite balanced, so you can get a fairly nice grouping from this gun, which does make it quite decent at long range encounters. Now the one gripe that I really have with this gun are the iron sights. The iron sights, in my opinion, aren't overly great. Personally, I prefer to use the Galil iron sights or the Commando iron sights. I mean, the sights tend to bounce up and down when you're shooting. I know you can't really see it here because I'm using the reflex sight, and I was trying for ages to try and get a gameplay using either dual mags, a silencer, extended mags, but I just couldn't get over the iron sights. I just don't like them. Fair enough, if you do like them, go for it, but they're just not my cup of tea. They're not very open. The front the front sight is the back sight is very close to the front sight. Unlike in previous Call of Duty games, like I could use the iron sights from COD 4 or Modern Warfare 2, but just the way that Treyarch designed the iron sights in this game doesn't really complement the gun, in my opinion. So I mean, well, actually, sorry, almost forgot the reload stats. This gun will take 2.5 seconds to reload with ammo in the clip, or 3.25 seconds, or 3.25 seconds, if the clip is completely empty. Recommended attachments for this gun. I personally see no reason why not to use the red dot or the reflex sight on this gun, even though you just never see it. I do actually pick up a red dot at towards the end of this game. What was it? I picked up a red dot, and it had a red dot and a suppressor, so you'll get to see what that looks like. It's the same sort of red dot as on the AK-47U. It's not the same as the normal red dot sight that you get with most of the other weapons. So bear that in mind. The reflex sight though is quite good for this gun. However, if you can't stand the iron sights, if you do like the iron sights, I've absolutely nothing against anyone who can use this gun with the iron sights. If anything, I'm jealous because I'm terrible with them. But you know, silencer, dual mags, or extended mags are very good options. However, if you're using a silencer, you're gonna have to deal with that fairly limited drop-off range. So yeah, if you're using a silencer, you want to play rather aggressively. Just try and keep them within the 12.5 meter range, so that you'll be doing your maximum damage. Now, it comes down to, you know, which gun is better, the Galil, the AK-47, or the Commando. Personally, you know, I prefer to use the Galil or the Commando instead of this gun, because, you know, I just prefer the iron sights. It's as simple as that, and I kind of prefer the recoil patterns of those guns. So, I mean, it really comes down to personal preference. Things as simple as, you know, the way the gun kicks, the iron sights, even the sound the gun makes, or the reload animation. Because I mean, these guns are pretty much identical, and it's really down to personal preference as to which one you use. And so that's pretty much all I can say about the AK-47. And there's still a good bit of time left, so there are one or two pretty fucking huge topics in the news. And, you know, the story that's just plastered all over the news is the fact that, you know, Amy Winehouse is dead. And let's be honest, was anyone really surprised? And personally, I think it was only a matter of time. But I mean, does this really classify as news, to be honest? Do you not think there are any more important things going on? Because, I mean, drug addicts overdose all the fucking time, and she was just a famous drug addict, right? I didn't even think, you know, she was that good. I think she squandered her talent. I mean, she was a decent singer, but I mean, she completely squandered it. So I mean, I don't give a crap about that. What I do give a crap is the almost 100 people who are now dead in Oslo because of this maniac who disguised himself as a police officer, went to this political youth camp, I suppose you could call it, on an island just a couple miles outside of Oslo in Norway, and he gunned down, I think it was 85, well 85 has been confirmed, 85 people, completely innocent people, all young people. I'm saying people a lot, but he murdered these people completely in cold blood. I mean, I don't know how you could bring yourself to kill 85 people. That's ridiculous. That's just, I can't even understand that. Like, it's ridiculous. It really is just it's horrible, to be honest. And personally, my heart goes out to all the families who are affected in Norway, because Norway, well, from what I heard, is quite like Ireland. You know, everyone pretty much knows everyone else. I think everyone knows at least one person who was killed in that horrific incident. So I mean, that was a pretty depressing subject, but the gameplay's over. So if you want to see more gun breakdowns, more gameplay commentaries, come back to my channel and subscribe, and thank you for watching.